Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Megan with Her Courage to Plan. Today we've got to go ahead and do our February recap, guys. Now I hope that you all have had a wonderful February, and we are in March already, and I am looking forward to March being an awesome month as well. Now if this is your first time watching one of our budgeting videos, I will go ahead and link a playlist up above so that you can go back and watch some of our other videos. That way you can get an understanding of how my husband and I handle our finances. So again, we are going to go ahead and do our recap for February. Many of you all know we do use the Every Dollar Budget app. So again, this is what I do refer to when we're actually completing our budget. And guys, you already know we've got to figure out how much we're going to be able to put on this extra HELOC. So we've got some number crunching to do today. But without further delay, let's go ahead and get started. Alright, so for the actual for Hub's income direct deposited into this account, it came in at $29.02. That was the actual amount. And then of course for me, the actual was $1,300. The rollover, the $55, that was for the pest control. Of course, that was taken care of, and that was the actual amount that was rolled over into this account from the last budget. So the total, it should be the $42.57. So we've got the $29.02 plus $1,300 plus the $55. So it's the $42.57. And then for tithe and offering, we actually came in at $1,008 for the month. Again, if this is your first time watching our video, my husband and I, we do allocate a portion of our paychecks direct deposited into a joint household account, which is this account, and we pay bills out of our joint household account. We still have a little bit of money direct deposited to our personal accounts for our personal expenditures, but as far as our household budget, this is what we budget out of this particular account. All right, and so for our mortgage, it did come in at $502. Now today what I'm going to go ahead and do, I'm going to speed the video along. I'm going to fill in this information, and then I'll come back and do a recap with you guys, because we got to go ahead and make sure that we can, see exactly how much money we can put extra on the HELOC for the month of February. So guys, I will see you back in a bit. Alright guys, our expenditures came up to be $25.17.51. Alright, and then for the household, the $50 was actually transferred. Son's tuition came in at $150, and of course the vacation fund account was at $100. So the total is $300. So that's the 50 plus 150 plus 100. So savings total for the month was at $300, which was planned. And then, okay guys, we got to wait on the HELOC. And so we need to see exactly how much we have left. I have a goal in mind, but let's see if we'll be able to hit it. So let me get a sticky note real quick. So down here, let's go ahead and plug in our numbers as far as we can go. So as far as income, we're at the $42.57, and then for giving, we're at $1,008, and then our expenses came in at $25.17.51, and then the savings is at $300. All right, so we've got that plugged in. So let me go ahead and quickly do a recap with you guys. Everything up top here is basically the same. I did explain in our paycheck budget number 2 closeout that our car insurance decreased. So that was awesome sauce. And if you missed that video, I'll link it up above and you can go back and watch it. And then down here, it looks like we did really good overall for as far as groceries. So we came in at $710.43. We had $750 allotted for the month of February. And I did tell you guys that my husband, he has been taking his lunch more often, and I have been cooking a little bit more and making sure that his lunch is packed and cooking breakfast, you know, whenever possible, especially with our schedule. And that has been working really well. So of course the food is being eaten a little bit faster, but hey, I'm okay with that because we are at least, you know, saving some money as far as not having him, you know, have to always go out and get something to eat. So that is really good. Now our household budget, we budgeted $80 and we're $2.19 over in the house supplies. And then for our gas, we came under at $97, even though we budgeted at $140, so that was under. And then the buffer, of course, was under. So, and then right up here for giving, we had planned the $11.39. It came in a little lower, and I've explained that to you guys, is that my husband, he still can get overtime, and we just never know. So if he gets a lot of overtime, of course, this is up because we actually tithe off of our gross income. And then I'm in education, so my checks are pretty much the same. All right, and so that is pretty much it. The savings, everything is the same. So right now what we need to focus on is just trying to figure out how much extra we can put on the HELOC for February. And we've already got planned $104.22. So I'm not plugging that in because I want to make sure we get our actual. So we know we've got a minimum of $104.22 that we can put on it. So let's quickly crunch these numbers. So 4257 minus 1008 minus 2517.51 minus 300. So right now it's looking like we've got 431.49, but you know, let me go ahead and subtract this out because that has to be taken care of. So let me just put a note, HELOC, because we're trying to figure out what the extra is. So 104.22 is the extra debt, which is the planned. Okay, so let's go ahead and subtract that out as if we were going to put it right here. So let's just subtract that out, 104.22. That way we can account for it. So really what we truly have working with is 327.27. So this is what we're working with. So I want to make sure that we at least try to put $350 on this. And it looks like we should be able to do that, guys. That is a goal, and that is just, I'm feeling really good about that. So what does it take to get to 350? That's what I need to figure out. So if we already got 104.22, I'll subtract and say 350. Okay, so we need $245.78 to make it 350. So I'm going to put plus 245.78. And of course, let's just recalculate that. 104.22 plus 245.78 is $350. All right, so if I plug right here 350, so let's do this again. 4257 minus 1008 minus 2517.51 minus 300 minus 350. Okay, that'll leave us with 81.49. And this 81.49, we can just keep this in the account as part of the overarching buffer that's in this account. This account has over 1 month of expenditures in it. So the 1 month buffer, it does allow us to be able to just, you know, focus on paying our expenditures for that particular calendar month, which is awesome, guys. So I'm very thankful for that. This here 81.49, it'll just stay because we really want to get more than a month buffer in this account. So that $81.49, it can stay in there. That's not a big deal. And that'll just continue to pile up until, we are, comfortable at where our account is as far as the overarching buffer. And then we'll start throwing a whole bunch more, probably even more so, zeroing this out consistently once we get to a comfortable amount that we want above the 1 month of expenditures that's in this account. So let's plug in here the extra debt. Since we've already done our calculation, the extra debt will actually be $350. All right, so now I can actually put up here actual $350 because that's what I'm going to pay. And you all know you're going to get a debt payoff update. All right, so and then our remaining is the $81.49. And I'll just keep a note here that the remaining will stay. So the $81.49, and that'll be for the overall count buffer. Make sure you stay tuned for our March budget. And also, guys, speaking of March, I do have my March budget kit in my Etsy shop. The link is down below in the description box. And I'm telling you guys, March budget kit is a beauty. And I've also got April and May budget sets in the Etsy shop as well if you wanted to get your hands on those sets. And of course, the newest addition is the Paycheck to Paycheck budget journal. This is what I'll be using in the month of April, guys, and it is a streamlined look. So pretty much if you go into the Etsy shop, you should be able to find something that catches your eye. All right, guys, until the next time, I will see you later. Bye.